I've always been fascinated by technology from a very young age, and I always wanted to use technology to help people solve challenges. As crypto became a bigger and bigger ecosystem, I saw this tremendous chance that the financial system that we have today could be rebuilt. If you're a very large business, you have a team of professional bankers that help you navigate, negotiate, and talk to these large banks to get you the cheapest cost of capital, to get you the best offer you can. This is not something that is available to you if you're the small business that is focused on building this company, focused on just serving their customers. Because they're much smaller, they can compete in our financial system today.
It's really important to be able to grow as a business, and it's actually quite a shame that most businesses don't have access to that. If you're not one of the big guys like Google or Zalando, it's quite difficult to get financing, and Centrifuge opens up that access, and it breaks down the barriers that traditional finance has for all of those people today.
Centrifuge is bringing real-world assets into DeFi.
Real-world assets are $1 trillion market. If you can literally imagine that anything in the world that is physical can be digitized, then the potential is incredible.
A car which is leased, a house, all these things can be real-world assets.
The challenge with bringing these real-world assets on chain is actually to figure out what they're worth. And so this is sort of where you have to begin.
Centrifuge, I think, is a gateway, an adapter between the real world and the decentralized crypto world.
So TinLake is the first step built on Centrifuge. It allows these real-world assets to be put into a pool.
That pool then actually is open for investors. We are basically a marketplace.
It allows them to invest in lots of different types of assets, oftentimes much more diverse than what they have access to through traditional banks. We call asset originators any business that's bringing in these assets.
Once an off-chain document is on-chain as a form of an NFT, anyone could see that NFT, anyone could verify who's the owner and what does it represent in the real world.
If I own an NFT that represents a mortgage, I'm entitled to the payments that come from this mortgage.
Where the smart contracts control how funds are flowing, and it's not a human being anymore who can, with fat fingers press the wrong button or whatever.
Blockchain is the ideal technology to create this market. We're creating a place where you can't hide, and so inefficiencies can be removed instead of people just profiting off them without really adding any value.
One of our longest partnerships in the making has been with MakerDAO. We built an adapter for our TinLake pools to be directly connected to Maker. Our asset originator can lock up their collateral, their tokenized invoices, for example, and directly open a vault on Maker and draw new DAI from it.
Centrifuge chain is powered by the Centrifuge token.
The Centrifuge token allows users to, 1, pay per transaction piece, 2, provide the chain security. The other thing that is really important is enables our users to participate in governance on Centrifuge chain.
It is used for the Centrifuge community to come together and coordinate around how this market that we're building for debt should function, right? How these real-world assets can come on chain, how the software should work, deciding on the functionality of the chain, on sort of the different features.
Our vision is to allow for economic opportunity everywhere, and I'm excited to see that potential realized in the future.
We are spread all across the globe, and still it feels like a team.
The product is growing, the team's growing, people are amazing to work with.
Centrifuge is going to be rocking the DeFi world.
Join us, join our community, our growing ecosystem.
The fact that we're all extremely committed to building a better financial system and doing so with a group of people that are very aligned around this is very rewarding and a lot of fun every day.